Arthur. It's gonna be an easy custom. Let's just paint it black. Alrighty. It is a very sunny day, and this is the reason that inspires me to make this custom. So obviously we're going to remove every single screw of this model and clean and prepare for paint. Of course, we need to design the decals for this model also. There's a lot of things that need to be involved, and I think the decals will be better. I don't sticker paper decals. I'm not gonna use any vinyl this time, so it will be only sticker paper. So we're gonna design that also. As you can see, this it doesn't take too long to just dismantle everything, and it's pretty close and ready to go. Just a few things and we're good to go. Also, let's see the face, if we can remove the face. Yep, that's easy. Oh, look, the cowl, we can remove the cowl on the back of Arthur. Yep, it's gone. Now we just clean and cover the roof, and let's go. You know what, before I forget, we also need to paint the wheels. Oh, but in this case I'm just gonna swap few wheels, and the reason we need to remove the wheels from the this cover that goes underneath Arthur, it's because we need to paint it black too. So I don't need to do anything about this model. I mean, you know what, I'm just gonna paint these wheels black. Do not have so many wheels in black, so yeah, I do have a stick with masking tape, so I can paint my wheels. I'm gonna start with the this side out. So I want to make sure once I turn the opposite side, nothing is going to touch these wheels on the outside, just to make sure I have good results. The next day after we painted Arthur wheels, we are turn the wheels on the opposite side, flip it, whatever you want to call it, and we can paint the other side black. The only thing I'm going to protect on Arthur is this window. It's shiny, and the roof, and then we're gonna add satin black to the rest of the body. All the parts have been painted for Arthur, and this black color or black livery, and still need to paint the buffer beams, but I'm gonna paint it with red marker, oil-based marker. I'm not gonna use spray paint. Sometimes it takes too much time to show you the entire process, but I will show part of it. Otherwise, we are gonna end up with a boring video. So anyways, we still do the same process with the backup buffer beam of Arthur. Red marker, oil-based marker, any oil-based marker, any brand that you can find works okay. Sometimes the red color might look like pink color. Once it dries off, it's red mark. Of course, you need to add 2 or 3 coats sometimes of red mark. Red color. What do you think? This is the second coat, and it's looking great. I may apply another one or may not, so I'm just gonna let it dry and see what happens, but it looks good. And now we remove the masking tape on the rooftop. Some of you might say, why you did not paint over the because see the shiny difference on two colors. This is satin and this is glossy finish, so of course it's gonna need a little touch up on the roof of this Arthur. That is looking good. Let's begin the assemble of this model. First the cowl. Good. Now the face of Arthur. Done. Now I also have to repair the motor. It's some sort of noisy motor. It needs a new cog gear. Can you hear how loud it is? It's very loud, noisy. It needs a new cog or new gear for the motor. And it's this little part that it makes the noise. Very tiny gap right over here. Can you see it? That's the problem. Now we added the cog, brand new cog, and added some lube to the motor. As you can see, there's a big difference. It is working. There's no noise anymore. That's great. Driving axle had a cracked gear, so we're gonna put this new one. I know my bike is dirt, but gets the job done. Don't matter. And I think that's it. Once we're done, we put the wheels back together, all the axle and the driving wheels. For this model, I will add the brand new yellowish rubber rings. This is the only color you're gonna find available on the market. No other colors available, no brown, no gray, and it works. Let's continue with the front wheels. This go and right there, and the other side, and then a little squeeze there, and the other side. Make sure it's aligned straight. Good. This model is coming up really good. Arthur, this kind of screw goes in the back of Arthur, and it takes this tiny ring, tiny acrylic ring or something, flash washer. It's actually a small, very small washer. Now the coupler. Then we go with this little part that holds the coupler in place. The contrast on this black color and the screws are amazing. Look like brand new model actually, even though it's a used one. Looking amazing. Now I've been thinking to paint the side roads black, but I'm gonna leave it just like that for now. Because once I see the comments and if I see that there's a lot of people saying that should be painted black, then definitely I paint it black. But for now, I'm gonna leave it just like that. For this model, we'll use yellow, red, and white vinyls. I hope I can make it. First, the white. Basically what we're doing here is we're cutting the lining of the model and the letters. Rex, what are you doing? What's going on? Look at the mess you guys have here. You silly dog. I think we are ready. Now it is looking better, and much better. Wow. And we are done with the new custom. Arthur turned into British Railways 41227. Pretty cool. Leave the comments below, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe.